Hello friends, today I am going to explain you about Linux file system hierarchy. So when we are talking about the Linux file system hierarchy, it means Linux system are stored on a file system which are organized into a single inverter. So in this video I will show you like how the structure, and then I will explain to each and every file like which kind of content available inside the file. So let me open the paint here. So I'm taking this one first. So this is a root. I will explain you how. First let me diagram the structure. Now let me take bin boot dev etc etc home. That diagram is not that much suitable. I'm not that much familiar with paint. Now root. Now run. Now sbin. Now temp. Now USR. Now where. Okay. So from here, home again. There are three types of file. Alias, Bob, if. Now if EVE, EV, yeah, and this one is can tag with like that. So because this all file, you know, under this root directory. So let me diagram this. Yeah. Now one more thing. Where user? Yeah, here user. Here also. Now bin local. I will explain you like what is the meaning of bin local, which kind of information available inside this file, because when you working on a Linux you should have to understand what is the structure of Linux file system. Okay, so now one more is that is the temp. Now let me diagram this one also. Now this one is the sorry main file root. So you can see now this is a diagram. So so when Linux you go and check the Linux file system hierarchy, first will come root, and root that indicating slash. You know when you see the slash means that is a root directory. Okay, and then inside the root directory you can see bin. So when you're talking about bin, then you should have to call like that slash bin slash root. Because why? Because these are the coming from slash root, because these are the available under slash root. So see slash boot slash dev slash etc slash home slash root. I will show you in a server also. Slash run slash admin slash temp slash usr slash where. Okay, this is the sub, this is a subdirectory. Look, when you were talking to subdirectory means it will come like that slash root slash home slash alias. So same like that here it will come slash root slash usr slash bin slash root slash usr slash local. So like that you will come. Like suppose if you want to go inside this directory, how you will go? So you have to go like that cd slash slash means root. This is a root slash root, and so and then you have to put usr, because this is a usr inside the root, right? Inside usr is inside the root, so you have to put slash usr, and then you have to put local, because local inside usr inside root. So this way you have to go. Okay, so now question is what kind of information available inside this file. So slash bin means it's a holding binary command. I can say the binary command inside this one. Slash boot holding that kernel information, even that init rd, that image file, kernel image file, and init rd image file. It's storing inside the slash boot. Slash dev contain a special device file which are used by the system to access hardware. Like a special kind of files are available inside the dev, because it's a system using for the hardware. Slash etc. So when this is mostly we are using the slash etc in our day-to-day work. So because this is main file in Linux. So slash etc, it's a directory contain static present system configuration data. Like all kind of configuration, we can say all kind of configuration file storing inside the slash etc. And then slash home. So slash home, it means it's storing the user user information. So like user data, it's storing the user information, user like user home directory. It will contain music system document kind of things, it's are available. So slash root now. So you can see it's here also root. So that root indicating the slash, but here you can see it's showing a root. So let me here type here cd slash root. So we can call like that, because slash means that is a main directory, root main directory. It's a root, that is also one directory. So this root is just root directory is slash root home directory. When we are called, this is a root directory, but the root directory home, that this is a home directory. Okay. Now slash run is there, right? So slash run is a content dynamic non-precedent application runtime data. Let it's a holding application runtime data. And then SWIN. So SWIN is I will explain you later, because it's connecting with that USR. So it's holding the system binary file. So I will explain you later. Temp means storing the temporary data information. Suppose you have one server and then there are multiple users. So like more than 10, 20, like that, yeah, 100 users are there, and that user wants to use common data, and that common data, and that also not a permanent basis. So they can use the temp directory. So it after 4 5 days that data will be gone like that. So that we can use for as a temporary purpose. So that is a temp directory. So let me skip right now USR. Let me come to the where. So where is holding you all the logs information, either system logs, user logs, whatever kind of logs you can go like that. CD slash where logs. So like all the logs are inside the available. So you can check your mail logs, system logs, what's happening on your system, user logs. Like suppose some user is not able to log in, so that kind of information is available in the slash where. So where basically we can say that storing the log information. Now, now I will come to this USR. So USR and USR bin, right? So let me write here. So CD slash means root. Then USR is one directory, USR and bin. Sorry. So slash USR. One second. Yeah. So slash USR bin means it's holding all the means you can say a user command and utility are located here. So like so when we are using any command, right, user command, so that information is storing the inside the this one. That is also binary file. you know if you want to go and check, you cannot see it. It will show the garbage output, because that is a binary file. That is like some different that but it's a written in binary, so that's why we cannot see that value. Okay. Now as it's a local slash user and local means that it's a user local that program. You can store you like suppose if you want to store something local software, any kind of information, that is the if you suppose if you have any software, you can go and like store here slash usr and local. Now is a slash usr and sbin. So you see sbin is here also here. So sbin means system administration command. So system administration command means only can used by the root, only can run used by the root. So that command, that is also binary file. It's all binary file. So that is used by the root. So that binary files are available inside the slash sbin. Again, this is for the user temp. That is for temp directory for USR. You can use some temporary binary file or your program you can wants to use. And class home, there are three files: alias, Bob, and name. So it's a user directory file. So like user related information, that user alias, user Bob, and user EV informations are available inside this file. Okay. So let me to go to the server. I will show you. See if right now where I'm, so you have to use pwd. So you can see you are in root directory slash c. So if you go here cd slash, now you can see your root directory and ll. You can see all the directory which already I explained you. All the directories are here. See, you can see slash this boot, uh, then temp usr. So all the informations are available here. So let me go to this slash usr bin. So see, these are the binary file. The binary file means it's a command. We are using normally, right? Normal using a command. So that command from coming from the here, and that is also the binary file. So, okay, so this is a Linux file system hierarchy. So I hope you like this video. So please subscribe my channel, and thanks for your watching. Please share and comment also to my video. Thanks.